Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Vinland Saga Season 2, Episode 1. Alrighty, so we have finished Season 1, which was considered the prologue. I'm really excited to see where we go, but rest in peace, Askeladd. I will miss him. He ended up being a character I hated because he killed Thor's on me, but then he really grew on me, and I ended up really liking him by the end of the show. And I will say, I was very tempted. I just started watching some reactions to the dub, or some reactions, and they watch it in the dub, and the dub is actually really good. I was really tempted. There was some really like funny moments. I like that they use in the dub they use different accents to show the different languages people speaking, which maybe they do different dialects in the Japanese version, but because I don't speak Japanese, I don't hear the different dialects. I just hear Japanese. So I have to just assume that, I have to context clues my way into that, but I was really tempted to changing into the dub for this season, but I already did one whole season of subs, so I think I will just stick with it, and then I'll just have to get my kicks with the... But it's really funny. For some reason, I mean, hearing, like, the swearing from Thorfinn, I don't even know, like, maybe I'm just numb to reading it rather than hearing it, but it's so shocking hearing Thorfinn just be like, I'm gonna fucking kill you! Like, they just drop that F-bomb a lot. And I don't know why it's shocking, but it's also super entertaining to actually hear it. If you guys have only ever watched the subbed, I highly recommend going and checking out the dub. It's like a whole new experience. Some of the background characters are so funny and fun. I guess some people might find it, like, cheesy and they might lose some immersion, but there was like a couple moments where like a background character is just like holy shit during a fight, and you're just like, it's just so funny to hear. And I don't know, it's just the dub seems like so much fun, so I recommend it to anybody, but I will be continuing with the sub here since we did the whole first season in the sub. But really, I mean, since you guys are syncing up your footage with me, it doesn't really matter which one you do. Like, if you prefer the dub, you can just sync up the dub with my content, or maybe you've been doing that this whole time, So that's the beauty of my content, is you're not forced into the subs, right? So, but yeah, anyway, we're gonna jump into this, I think. I'm just pumped for a new season. Canute has now taken control. There's obviously going to be tensions between him and King Harold, who is back at home, I believe, running things over there. So it'll be interesting to see how things go in that regard. We have Thorkel still following him, I believe, and we're not really sure what Thorfinn's going to be up to. Like, does he leave with Leif? Does he go back with Canute? Does he just go on his own path? I have no idea. So let's watch it and find out, shall we? Alrighty, we're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Still got our beginning Wit Studio animation. Oh, never mind. Mappa, but Mappa decided to keep it. Whoa, what is this? Is this the opening? Ooh. Is that Thorfinn? This guy we saw at the end of the last episode. He's older, isn't he? Whoa. Whoa. Damn. Ooh, the scar from Thorfinn. It did scar. We had a little glimpse of Askeladd in the opening, which is interesting considering he's dead. Alright. Sweet. I like it. Oh. Dude, the animation looks different. I mean, it's Mappa doing it now, so I guess it makes sense that it might look a little different, huh? This is interesting. Because that's not Japanese, right? Which might be the first time we've heard another language. That I've noticed, anyway. It's this guy again, right? Is this the same guy we saw on the boat? At the end of last episode? An episode called Slave. Interesting. A&R. Behold my power! Lovely village that I imagine will not get sacked by barbarians and make me feel sad. Not this show. Definitely not. Yes. As things immediately go wrong. Oh, okay. No. I can't wait to see this family brutally murdered. Maybe they'll be okay. Maybe. Right? The sister. That laugh. Yeah, this is way too happy for Vinland Saga. Yep. 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 Fuck off, show. Get out of there, guys. Oh, the sister. Uh, fuck, dude. Oh no, don't go back. Man. That's bad. Super bad. This is painful, guys. This is reminiscent to me of that one episode where they killed 62 villagers. I believe it was 62. And took their food for the winter. Yeah, save your sister. You gotta get out of here. I wonder the significance of this character seeing so much. Like, I feel like he is gonna either get away or the episode being called Slave be made a slave. But I feel like he'll have some kind of relevance to the story. Not just to remind us how brutal these Vikings and pirates and Norsemen are. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I don't want to know what's gonna happen. Just a popped nose instantly. Oh, shit! Damn! Fuck, man! Come on. I'd rather that than whatever else they were gonna do. Let's go, beer money. Jesus. Alright. That's what we're into. Poor guy wanted to protect his family and couldn't move, too. He was just so stunned by the situation. What is this? This is wild for a first episode of a new season, too. To have this be... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! I love when shows go black and white. What? Oh. I wasn't sure, like, the screams almost sounded like it transitioned into other people's screams, but I could be wrong. Okay. Are we now on the ship that he was on? Yeah. Damn. They're just gonna throw her over? She's not gonna make it, so dispose of her? They are, aren't they? Yep. Wow. Holy shit, guys. This is not okay. I'm, like, disgusted. This is not the kind of vibes I wanted going into this show again. Yeah, I mean, they're merchandise. Oh, man. That water looks great. And terrifying. Dude, Wit Studios, you did a good job, but is it mean of me to say that I'm excited that Mappa took this over? I loved the first season, though. I thought the animation in the first season was fantastic, but I'm, like, excited to see... Excited to see, some of the fights and everything with Mappa. Is he gonna try to run? I feel like they gotta be prepared for people who run, right? Did he actually get away? I can't believe none of them were, like, tied up or anything. They just hoped that no one would do this. Is he stealing food from someone? Oh, she can't. Oh, is this a slavers? Hmm. All that food gone to waste all over the ground now. Oh. Well. Made an example of him. They're still just punishing him for it. Man. This is a bummer of a first episode. Ugh. That's gross. Yeah, I mean, his family's gone, his home's burnt. He's across the ocean somewhere. Who knows where? No way, that's Leif, right? Leif doesn't buy slaves, I don't think. It is! Why is he looking for him? The bald head with, like, the hair around it was, like, just, I knew Leif looked like that, so... Oh, he's looking for Thorfinn's. Okay. This guy wasn't with Leif last season, was he? That'd be some shit. But I think this is past it, right? Okay. I was wondering if he bought him out of pity and then... Essentially. Well. Damn. This man... Looks like he might have been bought. He seems nice for now. Granted, he's buying a slave, so could he be? I guess we'll see. He's asking him rather than ordering him, you know? He's not like, you're mine now, you little bitch. He's like, hey, you want to come work here? Maybe he is nice to his slaves. Maybe he frees them and gives them money. He seems nice. Still. Oh, wheat fields. Damn! Holy shit, that is some fields. How rich is this guy? God damn. Aww. Reminds him of home. Alright. Thorfinn's here! God, I almost said it too. I was like, I wonder if he's gonna meet Thorfinn somehow. Like, if Thorfinn's gonna be here. Oh. He's older, isn't he? Yeah, that was the guy he was looking for. The other guy. Oh my god, look at him! Look at our boy! What happened? Whoa. Alright. Because Thorfinn's strong as shit. There's no way... I don't feel like he'd be taken as a slave or even held here as a slave unless he wanted to be. So... I don't know. Damn. Okay. I'm excited to see more. There were definitely, like... some little bit slower moments where, you know, we're following a character we haven't seen after watching an entire show, you know? Like, we watched 24 episodes and learned so many characters and learned so many things, and then we follow a character we never met for pretty much this entire episode. And there were a lot of, like, captivating moments in this episode and everything, but there were a couple moments where I was just like, alright. But I'm definitely looking forward to, like, what's to come. What happened to Thorfinn? Like, what... This outro's interesting. That's not Thorfinn with his hair back or anything, right? I'm not sure. I don't think so. I guess it could be. But I don't know who that is, that person. Oh, maybe it is. Okay. It might have been Thorfinn. Seeing that last shot. Oh! Oh no, this is after. This is next episode. I don't want to see this. That's it, guys, for episode 1 of season 2. Alright, so we have this new character, Einar, who, you know, lost his father in an attack and lost his whole village. They rebuilt it, lost it again in an attack we saw this time, and freaking, man, just so depressing. It was, like, I was starting to feel a little like, okay, this is a little much, so when the family was getting killed again and stuff like that, and then they just threw that one girl overboard because she just wasn't gonna make it, and I mean, I get it, like, from a cold-hearted, like, fucked up standpoint, I can understand of, like, well, we're not gonna waste food on someone that isn't gonna survive the trip, right? But just picking her up and throwing her into the water so she can just drown to death is just so fucked up. And I was actually, like, pretty disgusted after that, but man. So, we have this guy who obviously is trying to find his will to live again after the loss of everything he's lost. And he ends up meeting Thorfinn. He got bought by this guy who clearly seems somewhat nice so far. And I feel like Thorfinn wouldn't be like I see. Okay, so I don't know what Thorfinn's relationship is to the guy. It felt like because he was like a farmhand, it seemed like maybe he was a slave as well. And it seems like Leif was looking for Thorfinn, knowing that he had been like sold into slavery or something. But like I said, I feel like I feel like if Thorfinn wanted to fight his way out of a situation like this, he very well easily could. So I wonder if it's a punishment after everything that happened with the fight against Askeladd, Askeladd dying and him losing his like reason for existing, right? His whole purpose was to get revenge for his father's death. And then, he was just in such a depressive state that maybe he just rolled with the punches that came with him. Like, did he get sold into slavery and just let it happen and just accepted his lot in life and has just been living this way with a lack of motivation to do anything? I don't know. But I'm sure we're going to learn. I imagine we're going to have some flashbacks or, I don't know if Thorfinn will end up getting friendly with Einar and, like, open up to him and tell him or something. I don't know. I'm really interested to learn this Thorfinn, right? Because the only Thorfinn we've known up until now, other than the kid one, like, after the whole, like, kid part, right, was the Thorfinn that wanted to fight Askeladd and just got angry all the time at everything. Any little taunt angered him, made him lose focus, and made him, lose fights because of it and everything. So it's like, I feel like we're going to be learning, and he's so much older now, or it seems to be older, right? I don't know how old he technically is at this point. We didn't have any dates at the start of this. But yeah, like, just, I feel like we're just going to be learning a whole new person, and it should be pretty interesting. But, man, having the new studio and everything, like having Mappa do it, and I mean, Mappa is incredible in what they do, so at least with a lot of their other shows, so I imagine this one will be no different. It has me pretty excited. Like I said, I thoroughly enjoyed last season. The funny thing is like, even though I knew it was Mappa from the very beginning, like I saw that scene, there were points where I was like, wow, this animation is like a lot better. They improved, and then it dawned on me again. I was like, oh yeah, that's right, Mappa took over. But yeah, they still kept like the aesthetic. I feel like they still have very similar style to what it used to be, but it just feels like slightly upgraded, right? So I'm pretty excited about that. I wonder what the reason was for changing, like, the shift in the studios. Did Wit just not want to do a second season, or were they like not available for one? I guess I don't really know how it all works over there, but all right. I'm excited though. Poor Leif, man, he's still just running around, this old man, just still trying to just find Thorfinn. So I guess whatever happened in that town where after Askeladd died, for whatever happened, separated Leif from Thorfinn again, because Leif was supposed to stay in that village until Thorfinn left with him, and I would have assumed he would have kept tabs on him and would have like gone wherever he was going. It does seem like he's kind of on his trail because he was just like a few minutes earlier. If he could have if Leif would have showed up when this other guy was here and said he was looking for Thorfinn and that guy heard, he might have been nice enough to say something, or I don't know. I mean, if Thorfinn is a slave, maybe he wouldn't have said something because he doesn't want to lose his merchandise, but I don't know. I'm just really excited to move on from this and see and learn what these characters are like now and everything, and what led Thorfinn to be where he is, and I feel like we're going to be kind of starting a new story with him, and maybe Einhar being a friend of his or something. I don't know. We'll see. Because the previous Thorfinn didn't care much for other people, right? So, yeah. Anyway, just a lot of pain and suffering with me watching this episode, just with what happened to his family, and I'm almost glad the girl went out fighting rather than being subjected to what I imagine they were gonna do to her, is just rape her, I imagine. But it still sucks that she died. He lost everyone and lived through it again to just suffer after the fact. Sucks. Alright, guys, well, welcome back to the Vinland show. I mean, not like we took a break or anything, but Season 2, Episode 1, they just remind us this is what this show is like. So, thank you guys so much for watching. It was really a great episode. It was effective in what it was trying to convey to us, and I'm looking forward to learning, like, the fates of Thorfinn and Einar, and how they relate to each other, and get to know each other, and things like that. I guess we'll see. So, thank you guys. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more. There's 2 episodes ahead of time on there through the early access tier. Check it out. And links in the description should be popping up on the screen. And I'll see you guys in my future reactions. Bye-bye.